Hello and thanks for visiting today. I'm Steve McIntyre-Smith and I'm pleased to introduce you to a range of training DVDs to help you build a better practice. Now, I had many years in public accounting in the first stage of my career, and I was always on the lookout for resources that would help me do better. But back in my day, there was precious little available. In my role as a consultant to the public accounting profession, I felt something of a responsibility to do something about that. So for the last few years, I've been steadily producing a growing number of DVDs aimed specifically at helping practitioners just like you to do better. I've made many mistakes in my time in practice, but I learned from each one and was able to build a firm of some size. After selling my practice, I moved into consulting to accounting firms quite by accident, but I absolutely love what I do, and I hope you will too. So here we are at AccountantsTV.net. What have we got for you? Well, as I said, our library of titles keeps growing, so let me give you something of an update. My first production was called Best Practices for Running Your Practice. It was filmed a few years ago now, and those who buy it will notice I was a lot bigger then than I am these days. After that, the next title was Buying an Accounting Firm, and that too is still a very popular title. This is one of my DVDs, in fact, that's being updated right now, and it will be a 3-DVD set based on my full day's course that I do for the Institute of Chartered Accountants called Buying, Selling, or Merging Your Firm. Fire Your Pain in the Ass Clients was a provocative title, and on that DVD I spoke about those bad clients that typically account for 80% of our problems but represent less than 20% of our clients. I shared my own experience with bad clients, the mistakes I made, and the methods I used to humanely let them go. This made a huge difference to my work days, and I recommend it to anyone who has some, let's be kind and call them prima donna clients. At my partner bootcamp events, I always have some great special guest speakers. Salima Varani, a social media expert, has spoken at 2 now, and as a result I have 2 DVDs from her, speaking from 2011 and 2012. I have an introduction to using social media to grow your accounting firm, and more recently, Mastering LinkedIn. Both contain excellent advice on how to start to get a better presence via the social media opportunities that we have today. Marketing Your Accounting Firm is a series of 4 DVDs covering your entire marketing arsenal and how to use the tools we recommend for best effect. Our most provocative title and best-selling DVD is How to Make $5,000 for 2 to 3 hours work with your accounting firm clients. On this DVD, my good friend Mark Holton shares how he has, for the last 10 years, made way more money and had a lot of fun and worked fewer hours as a result of building a business advisory service for his better clients. What does that mean? Well, basically he moved out of providing compliance services. Although his firm still does this, he handed that down to a very competent staff member to manage, and he went off seeking new clients who wanted to build better businesses. We captured his story on tape, and he shows you the tools he uses to continue to make 5 to 10 times what he made from compliance services. And even on a small scale, you can make an extra $100,000 without putting any more time in at work. Now, you've got to want to see the DVD, if only for that. We also captured Helen Wilkie's presentation called Helen's 9 Rules for Better Business Writing for Accountants. Now, Helen's a published author and excellent communications consultant, and she shares her 9 rules with enthusiasm and passion. And I highly recommend her DVD, and her services for that matter, to anyone who needs a little help in that area. And let's face it, don't we all? As our library continues to grow, I'll be back with an update. But until then, please take a look at our available DVDs. I'm sure there's one here that could bring tremendous benefits to you. Oh, and by the way, you might be interested to learn about the Business Mentors Network, an independent network of Canadian accounting firms who aim to add value to their clients. If so, I invite you to visit their site at www.businessmentors.ca. And finally, please take a look at discoverthegold.com, where I update you on new dates and venues for my 2-day workshop with Mark Holton, focused on helping you make more money from your efforts. So that's all from me for now. Thanks for visiting. I hope you'll take a look at the DVDs available today and come back in the future to see our new titles. Until next time,